Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a speed paint drawing thing illustration. So I went to my local thrift shop anyway, and they have like the book section, wonderful section. And I went to the kitchen-y section, cookbook thing, and I found some old cookbooks from a while ago, like years and 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 years ago. And I was like, hey, I can draw on this. So, sorry if I sound sick anyway. But I decided to rip out pages in the cookbook and draw on them. And I'm using Spectrum Noir Aqua markers. I got these a while ago, but I haven't used them in quite a while because, well, the nib, like the brush tip nib, was just fraying, and it's a earlier marker that they put out. But anyway, I decided to use them again, and I've been using them a lot recently because they're good. I love using like the tiny tip to cross hatch, and I do a lot of cross hatching and hatching during this whole thing. Also, what I'm drawing is a bat with like a little flower and fruit and orange slices and little flower bud things. I was inspired by the recipe page because there was like cakes and angel food cake and orange cake, and there was a lightning cake, and I tried looking up lightning cake and so many different things came out, and I'm like, I can't be inspired by all these things. I just need one thing. Because like if the lightning cake was more specific, then I'd be like, yeah, I'll draw that. Also, if you'd like to purchase this illustration artwork thing, I'll have the link to my Etsy shop in the description below, because I'm selling all these that I make in a previous vlog, or like 2 previous vlogs. I've made 2 other illustration artwork things, and those are also for sale. I really like them so much. I would keep them, but I'm like, that someone will like it, and I like it'll go to a nice home sometime. For these illustrations, I try to use a limited palette of colors, even though, I mean, I'm using a bunch of colors. I'm using like 9 colors? Yeah, something like that. But it's just like, that's a limited palette for me, because the Spectrum Noir markers, the aqua markers that I got, were limited in the color assortment that they gave. So I'm using those for all these illustrations, and a few of my twin tone Tombow markers, but they're not the same. They're not the same. Here's the question of the day. Have you ever drawn in like a book, like ripped out a page and drawn on that? And if so, comment below, tell me how your experience was. Also, I encourage you to go out to your local thrift shop and like just find some old books and like use the pages for art, like to make a collage or like to draw on it, paint on it. It's so much fun. It gives your artwork so much more like depth, detail and stuff. It's just so nice. In my last vlog, I was filming just gluing this page onto the paper, and I literally glued it the wrong way. I glued the one side I wanted, I glued it face down, and I didn't notice until I was like smoothing out the page, and then I looked at it, I'm like, wait, no, and I like peeled off the page and looked on the other side for like a good 5 seconds, and I was like, no. I confirmed that I did mess up, and then I'm like, well, luckily there was no glue residue on the paper, which I thought was weird. I was like, wait, I smushed it down onto the page, like the glue, so you'd think it would stay or have residue on it, but no, it was fine. I'm like, good, I guess, but bad. So for all these illustrations, after I do the first line art, I go back after all the coloring, and I do the thicker line art to bolden things, and so that you can see the difference between one thing and the other. So at this point of the artwork, I start overworking the base of the bat, like the whole fur and the whole bat. I'm just trying to figure it out because I wish I used a few different colors, you know, for like the shading, and I don't know. I went a different route, like totally different from my other illustrations, you know. So it's just kind of like, oh, and then near the end of this video, you can see the bat is totally different, totally overworked. I'm like, what? I tried to save it. I mean, it's still nice, but like, no. As some of you may know, I used to draw bats all the time. Like, I loved them so much. And then it slowly faded away. I'm like, oh. And then I got into salamanders and mud puppies, and I drew them a bunch. And now it's coming back to bats, especially with like this format. You know, using the recipe. It's just so much fun. So yeah, I'm getting back into bats. Aren't you proud? Here I'm using a white Posca pen. I was thinking about buying a smaller one, but I'm like, meh, do I want to? I don't know. So this is the final product. I'll show some close-ups. I like it, but I think I overworked the bat. I should have left more like white spaces, you know, for the body color. I don't know. I mean, I still like it, but not totally what I was hoping for. But yeah, I hope you liked my little speed painting thing. And like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at squids_art. See you in another video. Bye.